Hi guys, this is Jay from the 0161, and tonight we are joined by Dan and Jack from the mighty Thrasherwolf. Hi guys, you okay?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey guys,
Yeah,
how's it
we're
going?
good, man. We're good. How are you guys doing? You okay?
Yeah, fucking shattered, same old.
God. You will do drinking fucking cheap vodka, Jack. That's
Yeah,
what.
I had one of my final exams today as well, so that's done me in.
We're not all like Dan drinking tennis, Jack Daniels from the bottle. Look at that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, today's been a living nightmare.
That's what he does. I know.
And just too hard.
That's poverty for you. That. Just give us a quick bit of a rundown about Thrasherwolf. How long you guys have been going, and which bands influenced you to start your band up.
We've been going, how can I put it, a strange amount of time, because it started when I was in my college years, and I just thought thrash metal was the absolute fucking dog's bollocks. And so I bought my first guitar. It was I think it was like a Gothic Epiphone Explorer, one of those cheap ones you just buy off the internet randomly.
Yeah.
And I began to play it, began to write, and I realized, I can actually do some decent stuff with this. And so I got a few friends around. This was about 7 years ago, and just started randomly playing in the bedroom. I realized they were shit, sacked them, and then advertised for some real musicians. And then Jack and Alex came along, and Bill.
Yeah, fucking hell. When did I join? Because I joined a bit before Alex.
Oh, hang on, you were 2017, I think.
Oh, fuck, can you remember that? Long time.
Right.
That's it. I don't know.
I remember.
It's still a long time. It's a long time ago still.
Yeah, it's totally a long time. But it did take me a while to get it all off the ground, to realize how to really do things. It was a massive learning curve for me to sort of get that sort of leading thing down, get the social sorted, get the songs written, get an actual project started, get it recorded, and then sent out there. But I've had so many people with me and so many people supporting me over the time I've been doing it. I couldn't be more thankful to those people.
Yeah. So if we,
I think.
Sorry, go on, Jack.
Sorry, yeah, no. I was just going to say, I think we started properly. What was it, Dan? When did we start gigging? Was it like late 2019? Was when we started properly taking off, doing the album and the merch and stuff, and then lockdown happened. Yeah. So we started off sort of climbing around that time.
It was around about, I'd say, the time we were playing the New Cross Inn.
Yeah, something like
that. 19th of December, 2019.
Yeah.
Fuck, do you remember these dates? I can barely remember my birthday.
I can't imagine Dan remembers last week when he's drinking that from the bottle.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can remember 2 years ago. So,
yeah. So if we look at influences to each one of you guys, which band or band member influenced you to pick up your instrument of choice?
Do you want to go first, Dan?
Okay. Right, let's have a think. Influences. I think the biggest influences for me would be, I think, bands like Onslaught, Evil, Lazarus AD. The sort of the sort of, how can I put it, the more technical side of modern thrash.
Right.
That really inspired me to write songs like The Vortex, Death Angel, and Creator.
Yeah.
I think Creator being the absolute pinnacle for me of what thrash metal should be. They are the ones who inspired me to write, to do all the sort of more technical stuff that I do, like The Vortex. And
so Dan, if I was to ask you your version of the Big Four, what version of the Big Four would yours be? I'm guessing it wouldn't be the normal version of the Big Four.
Well, I respect the normal version of the Big Four. Don't get me wrong. I think Anthrax deserves a bit more love than they actually get. I think they're taken so much as the joke band. I've got to say that Creator would definitely be in there. Onslaught are in there.
Yeah.
Annihilator.
Oh yeah.
I
Annihilator.
I adore Jeff, and I adore Annihilator so much.
Yeah.
And as for the fourth one is going to be tricky, but I'm actually going to say Slayer and stick them in there still, because
James literally at the side of me going, yes, Slayer.
great minds. Great minds.
Great minds. What about you, Jack? If you pick your big four, your version of big four.
To be honest, my music taste is so like varied. It's all over the place. Like at the moment, I'm going through a punk rock thing, and I go back to metal and back and forth. I can't honestly just name 4 bands. It's like my original inspiration for picking up a guitar was sort of my dad played, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'll learn that when I was like 15. Gave up.
Yeah.
Come back to it, and I started getting to Green Day and all the punk rock kind of crap that was. Yeah. And I started learning that, and then sort of went into a metalcore phase, and then only really got into the thrash stuff like more recently when joining Thrasher. I say recently, it's 4 years now, but when I joined this band, so I can't really like name thrash bands like off the top of my head massively that like are inspirational to me.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Obviously with the COVID stuff and all that, the lockdown and stuff, does it give you more time to work on ideas for new material and stuff like that for you guys? Have you come up with, stuff to work on and stuff to write?
Let me put it this way. We have 40 new songs in the works.
Wow.
Each one I'm currently doing a guide guitar track for, just so that we have something to look at and listen to. We go to those 40 songs, we pick 10 we really fucking love, we put them together, perfect them, and then we'll be turning that into the second album. One of those tracks will be 1,000 Eyes though. I don't know, you guys have heard obviously heard the awesome compilation album. It's UK Thrashers Moshing the Roof Off Volume 2.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah,
I adore every song on that freaking album. It's amazing.
I love it. I'll tell you what Neil Brannigan Fuller does was ridiculous. Honestly, the guy's amazing.
He's a legend. I adore the man.
He's an absolute god. He is. Yeah, we agree.
But if you've heard our new single on that, then you've got a sort of idea of the angle we're wanting to go for the second album, and that'll definitely be on there.
Yeah. What's the Go on, Jack. Sorry, go on, mate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what I've been doing. I mean, I've been more. Dan's more of the writer. I've been just trying to refine my rig more than anything, making it more portable because it's heavy as fuck. Like PV combo amp is not practical. So I've gone with a Boss Katana. We've all got wireless rigs now. It's kind of like boring background stuff that I've been looking into, just to make our lives a bit easier when we can gig eventually.
Well, for you, Jack, obviously, if you look at Jack and Dan, obviously totally different backgrounds. If I look at you, Jack, have you found it difficult to sort of like, step into a new genre of metal?
Not really. I mean, when I started, it was a bit of a jump because I don't know if you've heard the Vortex. It's one of our fastest songs. That was the song Dan gave me to audition to, so it's a bit of a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, my music taste, it varies so much. Like yesterday I was listening to punk rock. Today I was listening to some random metal songs on some playlist. Tomorrow I'll probably listen to something else. So I've never really been picky with music. Like, as long as it's got real instruments and it's not bullshit that like Kiss play and shit like that.
Yeah. Obviously the lockdowns fucked everyone's gigs up and shit like that. Has there been any standout either gigs or festivals that you've had cancelled that you're absolutely fucking distraught about?
There's been a few things that we had planned that I really would have liked to play. Our first festival we had to postpone, which was Camden Rocks Fest.
Yeah.
Which obviously being a London-based band would have been a really good thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
We also had to postpone a gig on Virus's UK tour as they were coming down to. We'd have been playing with Bang Over, Vulgaris. It'd have been two really, really awesome things. And we'd also had to postpone our very first tour, which would have been with 1,000 Scars as well. So obviously with
Yeah.
those things, we're devastated they couldn't happen,
Yeah.
but they're just postponed. So they're not
I
cancelled.
think that's been postponed twice as well, which is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really pissed off about Metal to the Masses. We got through to the we went to the pit round after getting kind of knocked out, brought back for the pit round, then we got through to the next round, and then literally a few weeks later was
which region of Metal to the Masses do you guys play?
it'd be the London. Was it the London one, Dan, or is it like a southeast thing?
No, it's the London one. We won the pit rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, obviously, I'm guessing like the London side of the Metal to the Masses is ridiculously hard. I mean, like Manchester, so many good bands, like so many ridiculously good bands.
Yeah, some of them were really fucking good. Like some of them like we'd never really heard of, but
yeah.
I mean, when we got knocked out originally, the two that got through it was fair. They were really good.
They were really good.
Yeah,
I think the first one was Mind. They were like a progressive Tool influenced band, and the other one was it was 10 Gauge, wasn't it?
I can't remember. I'm like a goldfish, mate. I don't remember anything.
Glub.
good. Just obviously, you know, no gigs, no nothing. So what is your guys' opinions on stuff like, I mean, stuff that we've done, me and Jane have done for the 0161. We've done a lot of social distance events, the live streams that we managed to do. What's your opinions on them? Are you guys up for them sort of things, or is that not for you? Like, you need a crowd?
We thought about trying to do something like that, but it seems like something that's quite a lot of work to set up, and we probably don't really have the equipment to get a decent sound. So it would end up being like a live stream off a phone, which
you need to go through like a promoter to do it rather than doing it on your own. Yeah,
because we'd just end up doing it through a phone, and it would sound like shit. So it's not really worth it.
We've seen a few. It's not great. It looks good, but the sound's horrendous in it.
Yeah. We have had an opportunity recently where I think
got Red Wall Studios, by the way. We've done ours, but yeah.
I definitely think that those sorts of gigs, especially in times of crisis like this COVID event, they're definitely a necessity. Bands need to play. Music needs to be heard.
Yeah.
It'd be a crime to stop it completely. And obviously these socially distanced gigs, they're a proper necessity. So it's a good thing.
Yeah.
We want the chance to be able to do, or we would have liked the chance to have done maybe a few more of them during COVID. And I think we may have a chance to do one soon, although the details I'm not too sure of. Yeah, it'd be really nice to do some.
Yeah. Well, just to round it up, guys, again, thank you for sitting down with us. Really massively appreciate it. Big up Liam from Unearth Music. We'll big up Liam. Won't say what you said about him, Dan, earlier on. Honestly, that was ridiculous. Just let us a bit of a background about how you guys got in, you know, how it came about you and Unearthed. You know, how did that come about?
Well, first I'd like to say that Liam Barlow is an absolute legend.
He couldn't do enough. He is a legend.
He couldn't do enough for us. He's a brilliant manager, and we couldn't ask for more. We came about Unearthed Music when we Hellfected. I was talking to Liam Stubbs from Hellfected. Love those guys. And he said that, okay, we're signed to a management agency. And I thought, oh my God, that's awesome. That'd be an awesome next step for us.
Yeah.
And so I got Liam to send me the email that he sent to Liam Barlow. And I thought, okay, right, I've got a bit of a general idea of how he's worded it out. So I sort of molded my own email around his, and I sent it off to Liam Barlow, and I just sort of went from there.
And obviously it's worked for you guys. Obviously, the work that they put in. I mean, I realise what Liam does, Harry, Matt, and all them guys do for Unearthed. They look after the bands, you know. But yeah, it seems that, you know, obviously we're partnering up with you guys, partnering up with Unearthed Music, so all due to the fact that everyone, you know, it's all about the scene, it's all about the underground scene for us and for Unearthed. So yeah, guys, just want to thank you for sitting down and chatting to us tonight. Massively appreciate it. Dan, Jack, thank you so much. Just to round it off, can you big up? I think you're playing a big thrash event in Manchester.
We are playing.
I think it might be the 20th of November.
We are playing the magnificent Thraschester.
You are.
On the 20th of November. It's an event we cannot wait for. It's going to be totally amazing. There's so many amazing bands playing. The trifecta included. The Blacklist, Hellfected, and us, of course.
Yep. Headlined by Dies All Custom, which will be.
Oh, those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play with those guys.
We've actually stuck to nothing but underground. No big egos, no nothing. It's all about the underground of the thrash metal community in the UK.
So it should be. For the future, of course.
And I have to point out, because she's stabbing me in the arm, it is Jane's event, by the way, as well. So yeah. Big up Jane, big up the 0161. And big up everything else. So guys, Dan and Jack from Thrasherwolf, thank you so much. Really appreciate it down with us. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
Take it easy.
Cheers.
See you later.
Cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.